all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get back to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense in a split backfield now. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it in the open. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Pirates hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught in the backfield. It's Gant. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pitch made across the middle by the running back. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He dumps it off to the tight end, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. To the air, it's Smith. Grab made by the tight end. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The Pirates looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The Sooners come to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Moves out of the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down.
With wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quick throw over the middle. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Get your hands a little shaky.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Pirates.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackle, but forced down. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for some space. It's Smith. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. But they can make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Keith. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a 1st set of downs for this offense. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Swung with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Trapped again in the pocket. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw, it's Smith. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, I really like the route here, the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Past the touchdown, East Carolina. Way too much speed on that play. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start. Five. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He keeps it on the design run. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. They move the 6, but going to the line here on first down now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's incomplete, broken up nicely. And there is a flag on the play back in the offensive pit area. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The ante up and good to get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Smith. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. The Pirates will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Gant. Breaking free at midfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Pirates will have 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Send the back in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Pirates will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. And it falls incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Sooners will line up to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. We'll try to run it with the option. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. And he's tackled, but barely after picking up a first down.
Well, the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game has started to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Pirates will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Pirates are in the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. The Pirates come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaking tackles. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a shotgun run call. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. And the route is on.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They test the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense.
It is intercepted. It goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. An inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Pirates. They couldn't stop him there. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Sooners. He will score. A Kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Catch made on the left side. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Scanning the field, it's Smith. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Looking to throw it on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Motion now from the tight end. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks loose at the 45. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
How about it? Another first down. The clock keeps ticking down as this running back's yardage keeps ticking up. He's piling up these yards as we approach the final stretch today in the fourth quarter.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Smith. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Grinding away with the running game. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because, remember, With the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.